Beth is all about big, and she's got bigger boobs than that. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I just love over exaggerated curves.
Hey guys, it's Travis Cronin with Drag Us Weekly, the show where we drag the truth, the love, the secrets, the passions out of your favorite drag queens. Today I am joined by the gorgeous and remarkable, drumroll, Beth. Here she is. So great to see you. And is Beth based off of Little Women? Is Beth a person in your life? I would like to hear the story about your name.
My name? So I used to have an older drag name. I used to be Beth Amphetamine, but we are in an opioid crisis. And, thought it was time for a rebrand. And there was something about the name Beth that I was really drawn to still. So I didn't want to lose that part of it. And I look insane, so I thought, why not a simple lady name?
Okay, good. You're toning down the drug usage for Beth, but keeping that part of her that you liked.
Yeah, of course.
Now, in the episode, we had, a lot going on in that first episode. What did you first think when you walked into the room and saw all the girls? What did you think of their outfits? What did you think of the friends that you saw?
Well, I walked in and I was like, well, I know I look good. So, it was wild. It was so wild, especially being in a pandemic, walking into a workroom with a bunch of drag queens, which we've been deprived of doing that for so long, with the clubs being closed at that time, and no shows happening. So that was like, I was almost like overly stimulated by all the interaction and all the, it was overwhelming, but it was so exciting. And so I was so happy to be there and, just be around creative people.
And we've seen the photo shoot challenge from first episodes before. Were you ready for the photo shoot challenge? Did you think it might be, or were your, lashes ready for a wind machine?
Oh yeah, the wig was glued on. The lashes, were secured. I was worried about the breasts coming out. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we did pretty okay with that too.
Yes, you did great. Was it scary, fun, liberating jumping into that foam pit?
Well, the breastplate I was wearing is like 6 pounds, so it was like an anchor dragging me down. So I was worried I was not going to be able to get any air jumping off that platform. But I did it. I gave it all and it was exciting. It was like I'm jumping into Drag Race now. It was like literally like, here we go.
Going tits first right into
literally.
The competition.
Exactly.
And your breastplate we've seen in most of your looks, is that like a staple for Beth? Does she love to have her boobies out and about?
Beth is all about big, and she's got bigger boobs than that. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I just love over exaggerated curves. Like that's just my favorite thing. Like about my drag is just like really exaggerating the body. And yeah, it's definitely a signature Beth look. And also I don't have to shave my chest hair if I wear a breastplate. So that's always a plus.
That is a great plus. Now let's take to the main challenge, unconventional, sort of wild. Tell me about the process of, from when it was first announced to completing your look.
Well, I feel like going into the show, we all kind of expected it to be a sewing challenge right off the bat. I know how to sew. And I know how to create something. So I was like, well, you know what? Episode 1, I'll be fine. I know how to sew. It's going to be great. I'm never going to glue anything to a corset, But, when you're in the moment, it's just there's so much going on and you're looking around the room, you're comparing yourself to what the other people are doing. And you're comparing, you want to make sure you're presenting something that's amazing. Right. And I think what it came down to for me was time management and using my time wisely, because I didn't want to, I thought about it too much when I should have just went for it.
Did you feel like you got all the materials that you wanted? Do you feel like you were lacking in some pieces to create your garment?
I had so much on the table with me. And, my goal was to create, like that structured top I had
Yeah.
Or not sculpture top, like with the red solo cups I cut up and built out like that. I wanted to do that all over the whole dress.
Oh, yeah. That part, obviously, the judges agreed was bourgeoisie. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I wanted to like cover the whole dress in that, but it came down to time management. If I had come up with my concept earlier, I think it would have been different for me. You know, like I feel like I could have at least skated by. But, or not even that. Cause like, I don't think I looked bad on that runway. I think I looked great, you know, and I think my biggest downfall was how I sold the garment and my confidence,
mm-hmm.
you know, and what I presented. And that's, you know, like you can look as beautiful as you want, but like, if you don't look good if you don't look confident on the runway, like they're going to see that. So
did you feel like your confidence wasn't like radiating from the inside like it usually does that day? Or do you feel that there was just the judges weren't getting what you were serving?
I mean, there definitely was like a confidence level issue there, I think. You know, it's hard to remember exactly the exact emotion that I was feeling in that moment, but it was just an overwhelming experience, right? So, and you know, I saw like some of those looks, like Isis and Suki and even Stephanie, like, they just look so good. And I was just like, you know, I looking in the mirror and I'm like, well, I look good. Like I look fine. Like I look beautiful. And I felt like I hit the challenge. You know, premiere party eleganza, you know, I was wearing a beautiful gown, nice gown, beautiful gowns.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was. It was just something, I think I was just caught off guard by everything.
Yeah. A little like flustered and caught off guard by the other outfits may have like impacted that look behind your eyes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to be able to drink out of a solo cup ever again?
Never again. No, I can. I love a red solo cup. I'm really good at beer pong actually. So, you know.
Yeah. Do you plan on making sort of a redemption outfit with black solo cups and making it? Or are you like, I can't even look at that again. It is too fresh in my brain.
I mean, I still have the outfit. It's kind of like, I remember when I got eliminated, they're like, well, like, here, take the outfit. And I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I hate it. I'm mad. And then they're like, no, you're going to want it. You're going to want to hold on to it. And I did. And I'm really grateful I held on to it. I still think it was beautiful, like, especially the top half. Like, I still think it's beautiful. So I would love to maybe recreate that into something one day, you know, maybe DragCon. I'll roll up to the DragCon in a whole revamped version of it. It'd be great.
Yes, I think a train of like some solo cups on that would be like amazing too. Yeah. And it was such a wild episode. So tell me about the lip sync for your life. What are you feeling in that moment? How you felt about your performance?
So going into the lip sync, I know what Gia is capable of as a performer. You know, I've known Gia for years. And I knew she wasn't going to go down easy, you know, like it just, there was something, but I also was like, I'm not going to give up. I don't want to give up. I'm not giving up, you know, like you never know what's going to happen. So I did what I could. I think I performed to the best of my ability. You know, I think I did a good job. I held my own. You know, I gave a good Beth show. I ripped that skirt off because I was like, not letting this stop me. Get the ass out, let's go. I don't want to say I knew, but Gia's just so amazing. You know, she's just so amazing. Like, I almost as a fan would be disappointed to see her go, you know, and like, I'm not saying like, I wanted to go over her, you know, I was like, no, if she went, like, I would have been like, okay, bye, that's bye to the competition, you know, like, yeah. But she's just so talented. And I'm honored to have lost to her.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. That must be a good way to have to leave the competition of someone whose performance abilities for lip sync you respect so much and someone who you genuinely care about.
Yeah. And, you know, like, Beth's not about stunts. And, you know, Gia's a stunt girl. Like, she loves her stuff, like, you know. But I still think you don't need to be able to do all those stunts to be an amazing performer. And I know I'm an amazing performer, so.
Agreed. I loved your lip sync. The what can fans expect at a Beth show? You know, how do you describe the way you perform, who Beth is on stage?
My favorite way of performing is I like to engage with my audience. I really like to connect with my audience when I perform. You know, I like to make them feel like they're part of the show too. You know, I'm all about selling the emotion of a song. I'm all about, you know, giving a little funny twist with a bit of sex appeal as well. You know, like it's just, there's so much more than, you know, doing splits and jumps and kicks to performing. It's all about, like, you know, you can do all these crazy things. It doesn't mean you're the best performer in the world. You know what I mean? Like it's just, you still need to know what you're selling with the song.
And who are your favorite artists to lip sync to?
You know, I love Lizzo. I love doing some Lizzo. Like my favorite song is "Cause I Love You" by Lizzo. Like, ooh, I think Lizzo writes music for every single person. You know, it's all about loving yourself for your body, your race, your gender, everything. Just love yourself, and it's just feel good music. And I love doing a ballad. I love a ballad. It make people cry. They'll be crying, and then I'll do something stupid and make them laugh.
Because I Love You is such a powerful, amazing song. I can definitely see you doing that. That would be incredible. And tell the fans where to find you, how to support you, how to go to your shows. What do you have coming up? Tell the people how to get more Beth.
Yeah, you know, Beth's going to be all over the place. So check me out on Instagram. It's all that Beth _ on Instagram, all that Beth on Twitter. And I will be posting some TikTok soon, hopefully, all that Beth as well. And you can check out my website, allthatbeth.com, where I have a list of all my upcoming shows. You'll be able to buy my merch there as well. Some new and exciting merch dropping soon as well. So.
Yay! Well, we cannot wait to see more Beth. Even though it was short-lived, you know you made an impact and, you know, are an unforgettable queen this season. So thank you so much for your talents this season.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beth. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Live your best life.
I will. I will. Bye.